Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is what we're going to do today. I picked a Pilates exercise and I'm going to bring you through 3 progressions, and we're going to do it first without weights and then we're going to do it with weights. So everything what you need is of course yourself, a mat, some weights. I have 1 kilogram. Of course you can do less or more. That's your choice. And one last thing what you need is some funny socks. That was a joke. Here we go. We're going to start with this nice combination. So you can bring your hands behind your head. Sorry, not behind your head, behind your knees. And you try to sit as tall as possible. And you can hold on with your hands behind your knees. What we're going to do first is you're trying to tilt your pelvis so only your lower back is getting round. It's like a seated pelvic tilt. And then you come back to your neutral straight spine. And with each repetition, you try to make this one as round as possible, your lower back. And your sits bones are just rolling a little bit. The sits bones are the ones, for example, when you're going for a long bike ride, when they're just a little bit painful the next day. Good. Down. Let's do that 2 last times. And last one. Good. Now we try to make this exercise a little bigger, and we can extend our arms and we try to make ourselves as round as possible. Then you hold on behind your knees, keep that round position, and right back at the end, you straighten up your spine back to the seated position. And again, same exercise. I call this exercise a seated cat stretch. Good. Round, back, up. 2 more times. Rounded and back, or it's a great way, a great preparation for the half roll back. And that's going to be our next exercise after this last repetition. Good. Of course, we stay seated, extend your arms front. And we're going to go half roll back. So you start from tilting your pelvis, trying to make yourself as round as possible. And you're going to until that point that your feet almost want to lift up the mat, lift off the mat. Then you come back in a round position. And again, at the end, you straighten your spine back to the starting position. Again, from this deep curve, back and front. Good. And down we go. And up. 2 is a great repetition number. And up. Good. And one last time. There. And then we come back up here and we stay up in the seated position. Now, we're going to open the arms as much as we can. And we're going to bring them back. Yes, if you don't have enough space at home, you can also bend the arms, for example. That's fine. Good. But if you have space, open them and back. Good. Nice. Last time, open and close. And we're going to lift the arms up over your head and bring them back parallel towards your mat. Good. And up. And you're trying to sit even taller each repetition. Or maybe here I realize I could have got a little bit higher, 1 millimeter up. Good. Last time. Nice. Next one is we're going to do big arm circles. Up. You try to reach behind you as much as you can. Up. One last time in this direction. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Circles. Good. And finish your last circle. And we're going to bring these arms back parallel. Good. We try to keep the palms facing each other, and we just bend and extend the arm. Like your upper arm stays there. Basically, only your forearm is moving. Don't worry, it makes sense in a second. It's just a preparation. Good. And last time. Good. Now, keep that arms extended for 1 second. We're going to go into our half roll back in our deepest and roundest position. I would like you to bring your belly button even more in, and you tilt your pelvis. So you really have this round shape here. Now, keep that position, and we're going to go again. Open and close the arms as much as you can. 5, maybe it's a little less, but keep that round position. 4, good. 3, 2, and last time open. Now we had lift up the arms, up and down. Good, but you hold this round position. I'm just repeating it because it's important. And last one. Now we had the circles, 3 big arm circles. Oh, this is tough if you're trying to bring your arms as much as you can behind you. Whoa, that is a nice challenge. Opposite direction. Yes, and don't forget to breathe. And good. Then keep the arms there. We had our 5, let's call them bicep curls. And one last time. Good. And then we come back up, straighten your legs, bring your upper body over your legs, and just relax for 1 second. Good. That was just the beginning of our nice exercise, because we're going to go 1 step more. So this was the first, and when we did the first, we have 3 little steps up. Good. Next one. And we go again into our half roll back, and we keep these arms, the arm movements in the back of our head, because we need them in a second. Good. Stay here in this round position. Bring your legs to tabletop. 2 legs. Yes. And keep it round. Yes. Important for me is that we keep the shins parallel towards the mat as much as we can. When we are going to open and close the arms, let's go for 3. And try to move your legs and your upper body as less as you can. And good. Now, arms up and down. And last one. Then we had our circles. Whoops. If that circle is not going to be super big, that's fine. But try to make it as big as you can. Opposite direction. Only 3. I'm glad I went down to 3 repetitions instead of 5. That's enough. And good. Last one. We had our 3 bicep curls. 3. And then we take a pause in 2. And 1. Good. And come back and relax again over your legs. Nice. We have one last challenge, and then I can tell you already we're going to do everything what we've done before again with our weights. Wow. It's going to be nice. Okay. If you would like to take a pause in between, if it's too much, no problem. Or you can go back always to the previous progression. Good. Now, what could be the number 3, or what could be the one which is a little bit more challenging? Let's try it out. Same starting position. We're going to go into this half roll back. Same thing. We try to stay as round as we can the entire time. This time, of course, we're going to bring the legs again up to tabletop, but can you extend them and keep them extended? You don't have to point your toes, just your legs are extended. Let's go. Open and close your arms. Let's go for 2 repetition. Each arm movement. Already 2. Then we have them up. Good. And up. Now, 2 big arm circles. Oh, and keep his legs extended. 2. Nice. Opposite. 1. And 2. Last one. We had our bicep curl last 2. 1. And relax for 1 second. Good. That was a lot of weight for our hip flexors. Let's turn around for 1 second. Let's do a couple of cat stretches. Just release for 1 second before we go back into our weights. So, round your back and then extend. Because sometimes, if it's too much, it doesn't really help us. Strengthening is just, we're just getting tired. And it's hard to train tired muscles. Last 2 times. And last time. Okay, good. I can see that you're already super excited to do everything with the weight balls. We had 3 progressions. One's feet down, feet tabletop, extended legs. The first one, it's a little bit easier one. We're going to do 5 repetition each exercise, arms exercise, then with tabletop 3, and then with extended legs 2. Good? Ready, set, go. There we go. Here, I would suggest that we have the palms up. So weight balls are facing up towards the ceiling. We're going into the half roll back position. We keep the feet down for the first progression, and we had opening and closing your arms 5 times. Good. And last time. Then we had up and down. Of course, you try to keep your shoulders as relaxed as possible. Good, let's go. 5 arm circles. It looks like really hard work to keep this upper body there. And good. Opposite direction circle. And 1, we had our bicep curls. You can face the weight balls up towards the ceiling. And 1 last time, and down. Relax your arms, your legs for 1 second. I mean, it feels like it's more for your arms, but actually I feel it in my center quite a bit. If you really keep that upper body in that position and as round as you can. I'm just talking in between a little bit so you can relax, which is okay, which is totally fine. Shake your legs, shake your arms, because we're going down to 3 repetitions with the legs in tabletop with the arms. Of course, with arms, with weights. Good. Ready, set, go. Half roll back position. Then let's bring the legs in tabletop. And again, like before, try to keep your legs closed and the shins as parallel as possible. And maybe we try to bring the knees also a little closer towards our chest. Open and close your arms 3 times. Then we have up and down arms. Oh, that's really shaky, which is a nice stability work. Okay, then we have 3 circles. Up, you decide in which direction. Up. Opposite direction. Nice, and then we have last 3 bicep curls. And last time, good, and then relax again your legs and your arms. I think and hopefully there's still going to be one last or little percentage of energy left in our core muscles to do the last exercise with the extended legs. Of course, you cannot go always back to a previous one. Good. Ready, set, go. My favorite phrase. Weight in your hands, half roll back, staying there. We're not gonna talk too much. We go directly into it. Extend your legs, keep them extended two times, open and close your arms, and lift and lower. We get the circles, and opposite direction. Last two bicep curls. Oh, good, and then relax. Good. At the end, I almost lost the balance, but it's totally fine. Good. Let's go again into a couple of cat stretches to release. And last one. Good. Then I like to do also after this one, before we go here into our seated position. And we're going to the side, stretch this side out. Just to release a little bit, to give the muscles time to recover. And let's go over to the other side. And then let's go one last time. And other side. And then you come back. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope I could challenge you a little bit, and I hope you could learn something. That would be great. If you can't get enough and you would like to do the next training, do it over here. And if you want to see or you want to get notification when we uploaded our next video, subscribe over here. And at the end, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.